Hello, everybody. Welcome to Rewrite Your Reality. I am your host, Reese, and today I wanted to talk about a discussion I had with one of my friends in terms of reality creation. So he's starting his, or my perception at least, starting his journey on knowing himself. And typically, we come to a place, a crossroads, where the old meets the new in some cases, right? That's typically what happens. The old self meets the new self. The old self is wondering what is doing wrong, and the new self is saying, keep going. So, what context is this? He messaged somebody expecting something, and which is perfectly fine, right? I mean, we're all gonna have expectations of, you message somebody, you're gonna have an expectation of a reply, etc., right? There's nothing wrong with that at all. But here's the thing, right? Here's the thing. When you don't get a reply for whatever reason, it doesn't really matter, right? The reason literally does not matter because one, there isn't a reason. Two, it's only an appearance, and three, you'll never really know what's going on. So there's no point to judge whatsoever, right? So here's the thing. It's not so much what he did, or what he said, or how he said it, or anything like that. It's where it came from. So it doesn't come from a place of I am, because why would you say I am and then they say, oh, but did I do something wrong? Did I message the wrong message? Did I do something wrong? Am I not imagining it correctly? You see, that part there is better at describing who you are being than how you message the person. That part there. Did I do something wrong? No, you can't. You cannot do something wrong. You can only follow the script of who you are being. That's typically what happens, right? You imagine something, then you immediately kind of just battle forward as that kind of pseudo old version, new version of yourself, and then you start to imagine differently, start to think differently. Even questioning, hey, did I do something wrong because I'm doing this, and then this happened. Right, but where's your focus now? Your focus is here. Your focus is on I did something wrong, but you can't do something wrong because one, whatever it is you did and experienced doing, that already existed. It already existed. It was already part of the script. It was already unfolding that way. You're kind of just going about the natural flow of something. You want to speak to somebody, you typically go and speak to them, right? But that's not what reality creation is. You don't just say, I want to speak to somebody, I go speak to them in that way, especially when when you're not necessarily in like constant contact with this person. It's You have to raise your understanding into what reality actually is. It's you. I know you've heard this like a million times before, or maybe it's the first time you're hearing it, and you're gonna hear it a million times more after this. Reality is you. You are reality. As you sit there, or standing, whatever you're doing, everything around you is within your awareness. You are the light that is giving it life. You are the light that gives reality life. If you paused reality, or you are experiencing of reality rather, if you just paused it right now, that's what reality is. Every single moment that has ever been is that a frozen frame superimposed onto every other one, and you are filtering out every other frame to experience one specific one. But the specific frame is connected to every other frame. You see, right now, you could literally, I'm just gonna shoot like a random thing that I'm thinking about. You could literally be on stage accepting an Oscar from where you are right now. I really don't care where you are. It cannot matter. It doesn't matter. You could imagine yourself on stage accepting an Oscar for your role in some movie, or for some reason, right? Whatever the reason is, doesn't really matter. And that is who you are. When you accept that, no, this is who I am, this is who I desire to be, this is my unfolding of my life, this experience that I'm unfolding right now, right? That's who you are. You may come across times where you feel as if those are hiccups in your life, and but to consciously create is to know that There are no mistakes. That's one aspect of reality where that thing happened. It's not my preference. My preference is whatever you imagine, whatever you affirm, whatever you assume, whatever you are scripting, whatever process you need to put your awareness, your attention onto what it is you desire to be experiencing. There's no there's no objective 3D reality. It can seem very objective when you're in it, because you're always in it, and it can seem as if an unpaid bill is going to go unpaid, right? A person that you're in love with is going to just continue off with somebody else. A job got given to someone else and you'll never have it. A house that you want to buy got sold to someone else. You know, all of these typical expressions of reality popping up, but they are just expressions of who you are not. You have to you experience who you are not to experience who you are. You are everything, including the experience of I am not. I know you don't like that or prefer it. You don't have to like it or even prefer it. Just acknowledge, yeah, okay, that's one aspect of reality. It's one story that I could tell, but that story doesn't change who I am. It's one singular moment in my life. Yes, that singular moment can and feel as if it has been going on for a very long time. But it's only because you've been going on for a very long time as if you're not source. But you're being the source of your own lack. And that lack is lack of awareness. You are awareness itself. Put your focus on being awareness. Say, you know what, I am actually aware of all these conditions. I'm aware of all these circumstances, and I'm aware of my own preference. I am awareness. Within my awareness, I can be aware of myself being a certain version of myself that I desire to be right now. And if that is me, since it is within my awareness, since I am knowing that I am the manifestation of that version of myself right now, it's me. It's myself. It's who I am. I am already that which I desire to be right now. I have everything within me. I have an infinite abundance in all forms, even lack, within me right now, and I'm choosing to put my focus on being that absolute and utter abundant version of myself. I am infinitely abundant in every single way possible right now, right here, and right whenever. I am love. I am gratitude. I am joy. I am bliss. I am passion. I am chosen. I am the one that is always the center of reality, the center of my reality. I am the I. I am the I of life. I am the I of life, and everything revolves around me. I don't need to get into the details. That's not me. You know, when you cut your hand, you follow the script. You put something on your hand and you tie it up, and everything else is taken care of. It was taken care of with you doing that because you are God doing that, and God does the rest. You see, God takes care of everything else. So when you assume, hey, this specific person that I desire to be with, is you asking. Your desire, an acknowledgement and awareness of your desire, is you asking. The experiencing of it with the experiencing of it within your awareness, in your imagination, which is reality, is your receiving. It's all happening at the same time, but you experience asking and receiving linearly because you experience linearly. If you otherwise, it will be quite a messy thing to experience for yourself. And then you say, okay, now where is it? You are in that reality. It is unfolding perfectly for your absolute experience, not just of being with that person, but the experience of being that person who is in that relationship with that. And even further, higher, it's experiencing being God, where nothing can dictate who you are. You are the one that dictates. You are the one that commands reality. Everything moves according to who you are being. And you say, but it's not moving to who I am being. How do you know that? How do you know what's going on out there when there is no out there? There's no story that life is going toward, no matter what anyone says to you. Also, I'm gonna move away in 2 years. Did they? Okay, did they come back? You know, it's that kind of thing. It doesn't matter what people say, it only matters what you absolutely and utterly assume is happening. I actually recently A friend of mine, I bumped into him recently, and he said, in my perception, this is all happening like right now, right? He said he was going to move to China from Africa, from Africa to China, and he didn't. He had everything set. He had the papers set. He had the plane tickets booked, everything, and he couldn't. Some things came up in the 3D that rearranged his life, but it came from him. And my experiencing of all things changing. It doesn't mean he can't, but it unfolded in a way that reality changed because I changed, because he changed, because I changed in my reality, because I changed in my awareness. So when you change, everything in your reality changes, every single thing. So as I level up, as I know myself as source continuously, I will always experience all of you experiencing yourself, know yourselves as source. It's all one idea. See, as others know themselves as source, and I understand that, and I give that understanding to you, it's all of us, our I am, filtering it down through I am. And it starts off with, you can just give like a random point in space, and we can just use Jesus as that now moment. Jesus is now, passing it down, now, filtering it down. And as we filter it down, our own understanding of it comes, and we filter it through our own perception. So I am gets to experience itself infinitely through infinite versions of people that it created, and infinite versions of those people it created. It's continuously being itself infinitely and knowing itself infinitely in every single way. That's literally who you are right now, sitting there, right? And yes, it doesn't mean you don't love that person that you love. It doesn't mean you don't want to wake up next to them every single day and go to bed, right? It doesn't mean that at all. It means that you are already everything that you will ever desire to be, and you don't need anything to be that fulfillment right now. That's who you are. You are love itself. So be love itself. Go out into the world, no matter how you're feeling, no matter what you're thinking, no matter what circumstances might be at play, no matter what memories you may have, nothing. Go out there free, knowing that yesterday doesn't even exist. Neither does tomorrow. It's only here and now. And you are right now source. You are source, whether you like it or not. You are God here and now, like it or not. So like it. Anyway, but you can't do something wrong. You are the 3D world. You cannot do something wrong. You are the 3D world. You only choose. You don't have any autonomy in your own three-dimensional experience of life. Who you are being is literally who you have chosen to be. If you don't like it, don't prefer it, go choose something else. And know that you are already that which you have chosen to be. The mere fact that the desire came to you means you were already being that person who was open to being that. Who is that? He is already being it. It was the nearest thing to you in that moment. So allow it. Allow yourself to be it. And be that love that is it. Remember, it doesn't matter what you do, it matters who you are. It matters who you are being. And I am already that which I desire to be. I don't have to do anything. I'm naturally unfolding my dream life right now. That's all of you. All of us together. I am your host, Reese. This is Real Realist. Thank you all for being here. Infinite love, infinite gratitude, infinite light of your day and night. Thank you for the liking, the subscribing, the comments. There's a Facebook page if you want to join and catch up and ask me things, request things, etc. There's a TikTok page where I upload other stuff as well. Similar times every day, I think. That being said, love and light. Take care, all of you. Remember, you are the source of your reality. No one can tell you otherwise. And even if they do, it's only you telling yourself that. So, take care, peace, and much love. Bye.